We just lost our connection. Dang it. I don't know why it's going to restart the whole stream again. That sucks. We just lost it all. I got to stop and get... We just lost the whole stream, my friends. We just lost the whole stream, my friends. I gotta get this fixed. I can't keep doing this. I gotta get this fixed. We just can't keep losing the stream over and over and over like that. Are we back? All right, guys. Like I said earlier, I have a workaround. I have it in place. I have the software installed. I have everything ready to go. I just have to start using it. I tried to set it up this morning and did not have time to finish the setup. So I will have it back. I will have the workaround. I'm going to put it in place after the stream today, and then we're going to do some test streams. I'm going to show you guys my hair real quick. Y'all want to see my hair? Hang on, I'm going to show y'all my hair. Check out my hair. Look at that. Look at my hair.
What did you do?
Huh?
What is that from?
It's just because I have had my hat on.
This is what mine looks like after having my hat
Austin
on.
pays subs well since your degree. That's awesome. I may think about that. I was thinking more about my son's school though. What do you guys think about my hair? Hang on. Can y'all really see it or is it too small? Look at that.
I think it's a little too red.
I like my hair. Texas cutie. Back. So anyway, yeah, the Texas Marshall shooting, or the U.S. Marshall shooting. It was definitely bedhead, Mr. Mark. It was actually bedhead and hat head is what it was.
How bad is mine?
Looks good. Looks about like mine. Joe and I both need haircuts.
Yep.
Yes, Brenda, I do too. Now I got my hat on. This homeless guy's picking up trash. That's good for him. Good for him. Good for him. It's awesome. That's really good. Cray. Yes, I have the spiky hair. So we're just going to hang out here for a bit until we finish the show today. Actually, I'm going to go turn and get into that parking lot so I can get off the street. Let's do that. Let's go get off of the street, Joe. We'll go pull up into this parking lot over here. Yeah, so guys, election coming up 2 days from now, the election. And I'm going to tell you right now, I think things are going to get bad. I think if we don't have violence on the streets during the election, that we're going to have some pretty big problems after the election. I think that Donald Trump is going to win. I think the left is going to lose their mind. And look at this. There's just a guy sleeping right there on the concrete, y'all. It's so sad, man. I hate seeing this. He's just laying right there by the telephone pole. It's just sad. Anyway, I think we're gonna have some serious trouble. I really do, and I hate to say that, but I think we're in for a very wild end to our year, And I hate to even think about that, but I think it's true. Jeffrey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hang on, my computer's already getting hot. Who's the guy in here always telling me that my beard is looks odd? Somebody's always telling me that. Yep, that is America. If he wasn't asleep, I would check on him and see if he needed anything, but I don't think he needs anything.
I tell you that like almost every day.
What's that?
Your beard looks weird. You've got a weird beard.
Have you ever told a meth head no? They don't take it well. Neither do Brenda. Have you ever told a meth head no? Oh, man. Yeah, this is America. This is where we're at. See, sleeping on the concrete. But, you know, I'm going to tell you something. When I was homeless, this was quite some time ago, but when I was homeless, I slept on the concrete, and let me put it this way. You would be surprised what you could get used to. I would work manual labor from the Home Depot parking lot, and I was so tired by the time that I was done. I was looking forward to getting back to my little patch of concrete. I would look forward to laying down at night and being able to watch the stars and go to sleep. To feel the air around me, it was nice. I know it sucks to be homeless, but you can get used to anything, and I was used to sleeping on that little patch of concrete. Now I will tell you, it is dangerous. I had all of my belongings stolen from me twice. I was at the Home Depot at 35 and Woodward. That's where I worked out of. But I worked manual labor out of there. I would go there every day, 7 days a week, and pick up jobs. I would pick up jobs from the contractors that came in. But long story short, I would look forward to getting back to my little patch of concrete at night and going to sleep. And you would be surprised what you can get used to. You know what I mean? You'd be real surprised what you can get used to. And I got used to sleeping on the concrete. And that's just the way it is. Good Sunday morning. I hope everybody's doing great. This notification is late, so I can't catch up with all the names. Yeah, the stream restarted itself. It did.
Did I just see a building that just said JJ Pickle Federal
Yes.
Building?
Yeah, JJ Pickle.
Pickle?
I don't know who JJ Pickle is, but he was a prominent person here. I pass by there a lot, and a guy always waves at the cars. Looks like he is. That's what they do. They'll sit out there and they wave when a contractor pulls up. They wave, and then the contractor will come over and pick you up to go to work. $150 a day plus lunch. You get a lunch bought for you.
Well,
No.
mind.
You get lunch bought for you. You get $150 in cash. But I'm going to tell you right now, it is one of the hardest jobs I've ever had in my entire life is doing manual labor from there. If you go there to pick up work, you're picking up the work that nobody else wants to do. You make my eyes watery. No, don't let it make your eyes watery. My mom always feels like she is responsible for my decisions. And I guess that's just like every mother. But I didn't tell my parents a lot about what was happening, especially when I was homeless, because I didn't want them to worry. So my mom takes it personal now. Not now, but she thinks it's her fault when it was my choices that ended me up here. But, I'm glad that it happened. I'm a stronger person now because of being homeless. I know I can survive anything. I understand the streets. I understand what it's like to live on the streets. And I'm here in Austin with my kiddos and my wife now. So I have a really good life because of it. I met JJ when I was a little girl. He gave me a toy pickle. There you go. Was told a ton of people were coming to look at my car, but it turned out to be two really fat dudes.
I mean,
Just two really fat guys, huh? He knew my parents, and we ate at the Washington Capitol with Jake Pickle. Was that his name, Jake Pickle? Jake Pickle is JJ Pickle. Is his name Jake?
well,
What, Bubba?
if it was two really fat dudes, then they could be the size of a few people.
Could be. I was a laborer, masonry, made it to foreman, 30 plus years in the trade. Car wreck ended it though, slowly broke me down, but I loved it. Brenda, let me tell you something. I feel you on that one. Before I started my public life here, doing this, I was an engineer for Howard Hughes Company. It was Hughes Laboratories and Hughes Networks. And I was a telephone man when it came down to it. I climbed ladders, climbed under houses, climbed on roofs. I would go on the top of the skyscrapers and install equipment for, phone and 911. I did all the 911 connections in these cities. And it broke me down over. That's why, I never took precautions with my skin. I worked outside all day. I never, used sunscreen or anything, and now I'm paying for it. My skin, I aged more in the 10 years I did that than I've ever aged in my life. And it's just, my skin, I mean, I look like I've spent a lot of time in the sun. And had I known I was going to be a public person, I would have taken care of my skin more. Yes, Killer Carla hasn't seen me in almost a year.
Weren't you like on top of a Denny's or something out in I don't know where? It was like in the middle of nowhere, and you got heat stroke.
That was in Round Rock.
Yeah. You said if it wasn't for a volunteer fire department.
No, that wasn't at Denny's. I was out there working that storm cleanup. That was in Rock Springs, and I ended up getting sick out there from the heat. And if it hadn't been for the volunteer fire department being there and giving me water and cooling me down, I don't know what would have happened. James Gerald Pickle. Tell that guy in front of you to move back to Seattle. Oh man. Guys, I appreciate everyone being here. You guys are so awesome. You guys are really awesome people. Killer Carla is up in North Texas. She's up north of McKinney. Texas. I just, I work Dash 7 days a week, and it's hard for me to get to Dallas right now. But I'm about to go pick Killer Carla up and bring her down here for the holidays. She's going to come spend the holidays with us down here.
We are about to go pick
Washington and Texas selling dope. What? Washington and Texas selling dope. Picking up some... Uh-oh, I don't know about all that. Look, there's still... Look at all the people... I don't know what happened here a while ago, but this is where we saw the guy get slammed. And there's still a lot of folks here, a lot of cops here.
I didn't recognize the area. I literally just said, looks like someone got pulled over.
Still a lot of coppers here. Yep, the guy's in the back seat. I could see him.
I wonder if APD is going to release a statement on what happened.
No. Let's see, picking, please hit, I'm west of Crum off 380. I know where Crum's at. 380 runs right through McKinney. I spent a lot of my life on 380. What are you doing?
Fly.
Yep, it's rainy up there right now. I spent a lot of time on 380. 380 runs basically right through the middle of Collin County. When I worked for the sheriff's department up there back...
It's a stick up.
What?
The painting.
Oh. Back when I was with the sheriff's department in Collin County, we had a deputy named Tim Overby. and we were all eating one night in Bill Smith's Cafe in downtown McKinney. I was working C shift, which is the overnight shift, and he ended up getting a call out in Farmersville, Texas. It was domestic dispute, and so he had to run code from McKinney all the way to Farmersville. He was running down 380 at 100 miles an hour. Got to remember, this is like 4 in the morning, right? So there was hardly any traffic out, but he was running about 100 to 120 miles an hour down 380. He was in between Princeton and Farmersville, and there was a farmer that was getting ready to start his day, and he was moving a tank with fertilizer in it. He didn't see Tim coming, even though Tim was running code, like full lights and siren, and that farmer pulled out in front of his cruiser, and Tim hit him at like 100 miles an hour, and it dang near killed him. It damn near killed him. And
Tim or the farmer?
Tim hit the farmer's trailer, and I'll never forget that night when that happened. I've got another funny story too from the sheriff's department if y'all want to hear it.
Yes, I want every story.
All right, check this out. I'm going to tell you guys a story from the sheriff's department.
You know what? Every day, every stream that I'm on with you, we're doing a mandatory story time.
All right. When I very first started at the sheriff's department, I worked in bookend, which is where when deputies or police around the county arrest somebody, they bring them to the jail, and we take them in bookend and book them into the jail, right? All right, so we had an officer. He was our DARE officer, our drug officer. I know you guys know what DARE is. His name, well, I'm not going to say his name, but anyway, he was our DARE officer, and he did not work the streets too much anymore. He was just a DARE officer, but he was still in a uniform, and he still carried his weapon. Well, when you go into bookend, there's a thing called a sally port, which is a big concrete box with garage doors on each end, and the cops pull in there in their squad cars, and then they get the prisoner out and bring them into the bookend area. Well, if you are a deputy or a police officer and you're coming into bookend, you cannot carry a weapon into the jail. Even if you're a cop, you can't. So there's lock boxes out in the sally port where you take your weapon out and you lock it in this lock box. Well, this deputy, like I said, he was the DARE officer, and he was in bookend talking to some people, and he went to leave. And he went back out to the lockbox, and he pulled his weapon out, and he was putting it in his holster. Well, anybody that knows anything about guns knows that every holster is made for a specific gun, because there's a trigger lock on the inside of the holster that keeps the trigger from being pulled. And he had the wrong holster for the wrong gun. He had a mismatch. And he went and put that pistol in his holster, and instead of locking the trigger, it fired the pistol in the bookend area, and it shot his big toe off. Went right through his big toe on his right foot. Well, all we could hear in bookend was a shot being fired in the jail, so you know what everybody thought. I swear to God, there was more cops running through that jail and from the outside of the jail just to get to him. It was wild to see him shoot his big toe off at the sheriff's department. And it's maybe not a funny story, but it
Was it reattached?
no, it completely demolished his toe.
Rest in peace, his big toe.
Yeah, he lost his toe completely. My nephew worked in booking. That's good. I've often thought about running for constable, to be quite honest. Let's see, this is a true description of a sally port. Been there, not Austin, Belton. Yep, I'm telling you, that's a sally port.
Wait, so
It's
what is a constable really?
Just another form of a cop, just an elected official.
So basically a sheriff.
No, he's a constable. Yeah, that's a sally port. It's just a big concrete box that you bring your prisoners into. Anyway, guys, all right. We're going to make a run up to the north real quick, and then we're going to get on with our Sunday. It is already almost 11 o'clock. Oh, wait, no, my clock's off. It is 9:40. Oh, my God, my times are so messed up right now. It is only 9:45. I thought it was 10:45. Oh, man. My times are messed up, Joey.
I'm trying to figure out whether I want to force you to stop and get me food from
We're going to stop and get some food here shortly.
somewhere. I don't know yet.
We're going to stop and get some food here shortly. Anyway, guys, we're not going to do a long live today. It's Sunday. Joe and I are going to hang out today, and we're going to do some stuff together, but
Yay,
so much.
another one.
What?
Punch buggy.
All right. My Joe's a little off in the noggin, y'all.
I'm
Anyway,
just
guys,
trying to
I
use this
appreciate
to
everyone for being on here today. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but Joe and I are going to run around Austin, and we're going to do some stuff up here. Go live on election night. Yes, I am. I am planning it. We're going to be doing an election night watch party. That is Tuesday evening. We're going to be doing an election watch party for sure. I hope you guys will end up joining me for that.
What?
Yeah, my brother's up there. I haven't seen my brother in a while. My brother and I have a weird relationship,
Wait a minute.
much like I guess most families. But
Wait
my
a
brother and I have we have a really weird relationship. Anyway, guys, I appreciate everyone
What?
being on here. Joe, you're talking right into the mic.
Sorry.
I appreciate everyone being on here. I hope you guys have a good weekend. I do want to say, if you guys see anything, if you're out and about and you see anything out here on the street that you think I should cover, let me know, and I will make sure that we get it covered. It's, without police radios, the only way that I know what's happening is basically by you guys telling me, so that's about it, God bless you. Coming home to love each other, everyone. Yes, Jeffrey. Thank you, sir. You got it, my friend. Guys, I appreciate it. Joe, you wanna say anything over there?
Never make if you ever get a Cybertruck, never make it bronze, because I thought I just saw one that looked bronze and it looked absolutely disgusting.
A bronze Cybertruck.
No, it was normal, but it looked disgusting.
I would love to have a Cybertruck. I don't think they're good looking trucks, but I would love to have one just to have one. I can tell you that. Guys, I appreciate it. Everyone, if y'all, like I said, if I do go back live again today, it's because there is something you need to see. Now, later this afternoon, I'm going to be setting up the new stream